Hello. I thought because I had some fun before, I thought I'd get to show you what I was doing today. I was meant to be doing proper live streaming on either Minecraft or Subnautica again, but for some reason I got carried away with this game, which is kind of cool because you can build loads of stuff. It's a fun game. You can pretty much do whatever you want, and depending on how big your plot is, like, as you can see, you think this is just a normal plot. It's not. It's a plot with a building on it. And guess what? I'm on top of the building. Yes, I am. And guess what? I kind of created the building myself, kind of. Basically, yeah, so this is Oaklands. Oaklands is a really good game. It's basically, it is a tycoon, but it's more along the lines of what you want to do and where you want to place it and how what you want to do it. Like, say for instance, those trees there, you can go mine those trees and then you can cut them down to make them smoother and finer and whatnot, and then make them more money. And then you see that big building over there with the twirly twirly thing? That's where you go and sell things, which is nice. But yeah, and you can also buy property there as well. So the more property you buy, it gets bigger and bigger. Like, say for instance, where I'm standing now, between my feet to there, that's how big it could get, and then it get bigger and bigger and bigger. Anyway, without further ado, let's go and have a look at my plot and show you what's going on at the moment. I know what you're thinking. Wow, a big pink wall. The only downside with this game is, before you actually start making loads of things, make sure you have a certain wood that's good or a material that's good, because as you can see, because I kind of got used to it after a while, because I kind of figured out what material I needed, but at the start I didn't. And the funny thing is, watch this, you can do this, right, you can just go like this and then put it on the floor and then place and then go crazy and then do that, and then that's the wrong one, do that and then do that and then place it, and then look, that then is a thing you can use later on. Now I know what you're thinking, you can walk through it, you can't do anything. But what you do is you go out, cut a tree, cut something, let me just go here. So basically, you can get yourself tools, and then you can chop your trees, and then get crazy. And the good thing is, it's quite easy to do after a while. So yeah, and then you can grab everything. It's kind of like Timberlands, but I don't know. I think they mix. I think they got things a bit better somehow. So yeah, obviously my door might not be able to get me through, so that might not be good. But either way, yeah, so not good. Anyway, what you do then is just cut down the wood a bit more, and just let it ride until it's done. And then you get your wood. Most of the times you have to look up into the sky, and then you got that. Now, okay, I was going to say, now you have to make it better, but obviously not. But yeah, now, somehow, that's wood, so now we can get it again, and then we can put free roam on, and then, yeah, and then we can twist it round. We then can move it up and down, and then if you wanted to, we could just use that as like a kind of a door for now, and then we can kind of just move it across. So easy as that. So if I just grab that triangle, diamond even, and look, I can make that like that. And if you want as well, you can extend it, but then you have to make more stuff. But look, see, I just made myself a little door, and then what you can do is you can just extend it a little bit more, just because it covers the whole entire door. And then what you can do is take that up from the bottom, and there you go. kind of have a door, and then there you go. It's kind of cool. And then yeah, so it's kind of a cool way of making stuff. I was thinking it was going to do something else, but what I was going to say was what you can do is then you can take it, you can give it a little cut inside, and then if you haven't got enough money yet, if you got enough money for a saw, then basically you saw loads of stuff until it cuts. And then I was gonna put this on it, but for some reason it didn't work out. But for some reason, if you do have a lot of money, what you can do is you can put it on one of these conveyor belts, and for some reason then it will make it into the wood you can see now. It basically strips it all down to its bare necessities, so yeah, which is nice. Like say for instance, if I cut another one off here, then we grab it. Basically, you just gotta watch out for the camera in a way. You don't really have to worry about that, and as you can see there, you know, if you've got the money for it, you can buy your sanders and stuff, and it takes care of the money situation a little bit better. And yeah, this is how I made it at the moment. I basically put a little bit of thing in. I put a conveyor belt going all the way through, and I made it so my van's always there, so basically it can just go straight in as much as possible. Just be careful though, when you respawn the vehicle, all that stuff will be in that area still, which I found out before, because I had loads of stones in my van ready to go and sell, and the next thing you know, it didn't really work out too well. So yeah, anyway, this one's meant to do your stones, which is nice. So it basically makes it a bit more nicer and smoother and whatnot. And then this one makes it into like a bar, which is really, really smoother. And then this is for your woods, basically. And yeah, I've got a ladder, but I don't know how to use it yet. So one day I will do. So if you know how to use ladder, then give me a little heads up. Also, as I say, you can kind of try and move everything in. But most of the times, if it's like the last game, for some reason you can't actually keep these inside. When you log out, they will disappear. However, if you cut them down and make them into the things, then you will do good. And what you want to do is you want to switch directions. And then what you want to do is, it's little tips and stuff to try and make it a bit more easier for you. So you can put it on there, and if things already go well, then you can cut them straight away. And the bigger the log, the quicker it's gonna do to fill one of your bits in. So, like say for instance that bit that we did before, and the good thing is you can build anything you want, however you want. So, yeah. So, what I was going to try and do then was I was going to try and get this and put it on there. So it's, you know, well, not like, where'd that go? Okay, I have no idea where that went, but never mind, it went somewhere. But yeah, that is a problem sometimes on this game. Sometimes, you know, when on games you glitch out. Well, sometimes on this game, glitch out really, really good. So, yeah. So I don't know where that went. Unless for some reason I misplaced it and it's actually on the roof. You know, stuck in the roof somehow. Or, for some reason, yeah, it actually painted that. So what that means is if I take one of these and go all the way over here, I can paint the lamp. Nice. And then if I take this somehow, which it won't let me take properly, but I'm sure there's a way I can get it off, but not too sure how. Anyway, but I could just take these, and then I could... Oh, that one's already painted. And then there you go. Then it can be painted. And I think what I need to do is I need to make sure you press free roam first, because then it will let you, well, make sure you turn it round. And then you freehand, and then place, and then there you go. Because then it actually sits on the wall flat, flush, you know. So, so what we need to do is, where's those small bits? So yeah, basically you gotta make up your mind whether you want oh, I see what that meant now. Right, so okay, so they've all got their own little little percentage what they can use to get colours and stuff, which as you can see now, 59, which I was hoping not to use this one, but obviously, yeah. So you just gotta basically make whatever it is as best you can, as best wherever you can. And as you can see now, it's got colours around the side, so nice. But yeah, it's got loads of stuff that you can use to make loads of things. And if you want to play with people, you can. All you have to do is click on this little button on the far left that's got a little stick man, where it's got perms. And then you go through all the people in the set. And if you're not really too fussed what's going on, just then press that enable all. And then you can get them to drive into the vehicles. You can get them to move your stuff. You can get them to modify your structures. You can get them to improve whatever your blocks you've been using. Like, for instance, that tree. If you cut down that tree, if you touch anything on that tree first, it's your tree. There's no, in a way, there's no actual stealing on this game, which is kind of nice. They can steal it, but they can't steal it. So when they go and sell it, you'll still get the money for it. So, yeah. So it's kind of great. And then if you go down to here where it says donate, that's not something for me and something for like streamers and stuff like that. No. That's something for all these people. So if I said I wanted to donate to Hakata, I could do that, and then I could type in a number, and then he would get that on his, well, in his money bar, which would be nice. But yeah, it's not looking great at the moment, but I did a lot of work today, and I'm quite proud of it. So, you know, I can make money quite well. It's usually about 500-ish, so not too bad. But yeah, it's just a case of going round, and if you want to pick up a flower, you can do. But yeah, making stuff, you just have to try and go to build mode, and then if you've got any blueprint designs, then you can use those. Like, for instance, you can probably make other stuff and then expand property. And this is what I'm saying. The more studs you use, so 900, it's not really doing much, but, you know, it's doing a little bit. And then a little bit more. And a little bit more. And a little bit more. 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 And then basically, you can keep going until, well, until you've reached the actual max, which it seems like 130 studs is. You can buy it for real money if you wanted to, but if you just don't fancy it, you can just go for these. So as I say, it doesn't look like much at the moment. It's only like a millimeter. So when I get the 2700, I can actually have a bit more space. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with what I've got, and you know, I just need to fill up with stuff. And if need be, I think you can go as high as you want, but you just have to try and build stuff, and then you know, build like a wave going round. So yeah, and if I can find the other shop, what I mean by the other shop is, if you give me a second, get in the old van, and if you want, you can turn your light on. You can also beep your horn. Yep, like that. And then, I'm not too sure what that is. And you go like that. But yeah, turn your lights on, and then yeah, go and get some wood or materials. And if you want to do it the quick way, you just basically stay as close to this green guy here, Jarv, I think it was, Jerkman. He basically sells all your stuff, you know. And then the other side, that guy is basically what we was just doing then. Basically, you can buy property and stuff. So yeah, if you're not too sure, you know, just in case you want to go, oh, can you show me who that is? Then yeah, fine. That is Reg Junkman, and he's got loads of stuff. And then basically he's just doing that, so you know. So yeah. And also, anywhere where you are, if you haven't figured it out, you can throw all your stuff into these, and then you can get the money from those. But it made it a little bit easier on this game. Basically, all you do is you just go all the way down to this guy, and then whatever's in your van, you just speak to him, and then boom, game on. Right, so now we just go, and as you can see, there's loads of people doing things. So, and sometimes when you get too close to something, sometimes it says nope, you're not allowed to go on there. So as you can see, they've gone somewhere. I don't know what they're doing, but it's cool. And it seems like I'm on their actual property right now, actually. So yeah, and as you can see, they bought loads of stuff. And as you can see, I think what they do is they take this. Okay, there's, well, I'm not too sure what they're doing, but never mind. Obviously, because they've got a big land, maybe they've been playing it long enough and then they know what they're doing. So yeah, so you see that little branching, that's what you can mine as well. So basically, when you first start the game, you want to come over to here and try and buy your first tools, you know. So you want to come all over here and then buy your first tools. Now your lighter oranges, those are your beginning tools. Then your big browns, they're your medium. Blue, sort of like almost expert, and then your reds are like the really expensive deer sort of stuff. So look at that, 44,000 for your axe and your pickaxes. These are your machines that you want. Now what I've got in the house at the moment is the sander, which makes your logs and stuff a bit more smoother. I've also got a refinery, which makes stones a bit more smoother. And then I haven't got Then I haven't got these. That's the better ones. And then I've got a forge, which makes them into bars and stuff, which is nice. And then I haven't got these ones yet because, well, I don't really know what I need. But it says planker, so supposedly, as you can see, you can read them as well. It can be used to turn processed logs into a plank material. And possibly that's what that guy's got, or what we had then. So who knows? Then you got your conveyor belt sort of things, so you can move all your stuff around a lot more easier. Most of the time, it's using the straight ones, or well, you can use the straight ones, and then you can push them upwards, you know. Or you can just use the tilted ones, you know. But yeah, basically, it's up to you how you want to do things in a way. And then yeah, and then you got your ladders. You got blueprint thing, which I think I should try and get, because by the sounds of it, it might have more stuff in there. And then yeah, I don't really need that. And that's basically giving you an idea of what's going on. This is the shop itself, where you buy stuff. If you want, you can have some cheese, you know, good times. Not too sure why you want cheese, but hey, there's a reason for it. And then you can buy little bits and bobs, so you can actually put things around. But I'm not exactly too sure what though, because for some reason I was starting to look for doors, but you know, can't buy out. And that's basically all those in a way. And then you got your party sort of stuff, you know, which costs quite a lot for what it does, but they're quite good. And then you got your mannequins if you want to start scaring people around. Then you got your vehicles, so you know, go for your small ones. And you got your trailers as well if you want, but they're quite expensive. So yeah. Like for instance, that one is 8,500, and it's got no sides, and that's 8,500, and that's got no things. And then you got your really expensive and stuff. So we could get a better one, because at the moment I think we've got this one, maybe. No, I haven't got that one. So we might have this one. Nope. Well, we got something, but we just don't know where it is. Okay, weird. I'm pretty sure it's that one that we got, but obviously I think over time it rusts out and stuff, so who knows. And then obviously, you know, when you get the better one, you know, you can store more stuff, which is nice. But yeah, that's those bits as best as possible. If this is like Timberland, there'll be another shop somewhere, which I don't really know where, but I'm sure we'll figure it out someday. And obviously, the annoying part is it does nighttime, daytime, and all that stuff. So yeah, and then all you gotta do is gotta keep on knowing where you were. So yeah, so maybe he was using that thing. So, and the good thing is, you can make it however you want. By the looks of it, it's coming that way. And that seems like a vehicle. So that's not too bad. So yeah, you can have vehicles. So you can just go around, go crazy if you want, or just let you know every so often a meteorite hits the floor, or something like a random event happens. So yeah, if you're never too sure, you can always do this, and then just make sure you go into first person view, and then you can go research hub, oak to pot, you are here. Then we can find other things. Pick is mine, meadows, forest, bridge to Targa. I think that'll probably be where it is. So let's go and have a little gander. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get a door, but so hub is that way, so it's gonna be this way. So we'll go and have a little explore, see if we can find the bridge, and see if there's a new store, as it were. There's something here. Contains many unique things. Okay. It's get a bit laggy occasionally, because loads of people are doing things and there's loads of things going on at the same time, and because loads of people are using machines, well, it's a bit of a... Okay, there's nothing in that one. I don't know where that actually is. Maybe it's just a sign to say. And then this is the bridge, so we kind of made it. So there might be, if it is like anything like the last one, except there isn't no toll booth this time, which is nice. And then yeah, there might be some shops that have better items. So when you're thinking you're done with those ones, there might be more. Like for instance, on Timberwoods, like you got Oak Lake, Bridge, Desert Lands, let's see, and you got Classic Store, there we go, Dogs Digging, so there's quite a lot of stuff. So we need to go this way. So I'm thinking I'm following the road, and then hopefully it'll let me get to wherever it's meant to go. But who knows? Might not be. Related signs. Okay, well, it seemed like that wasn't it, but I think we're in the desert now. So more stuff. I think there's a store up here, so let's go and have a little gander what this is. If it says humiliated designs, then we know. Yeah. So let's go and have a little gander, see what it says or shows. Ooh, we can get more lights and stuff. So then you take it and then you pop it in the place. Exterior lights. That's a bit more dear. Garage door. Ooh, that's what we want, so that we can put it on somewhere a bit more easier. Boxed water, and then you got all your signs, furniture. So we actually have doors as well. Tape measure. Pedestal, flagpole, bulb hanging lights. So I think while I'm here, I get this. So So then you take it off the shelf, as you do. Or you try to. That's the downside with it at the moment. For some reason it doesn't want to go too well. And then you have to try and speak to the dude. And then he'll ask you, are you sure you want it? And then you go, yes. And then you have to make sure you pick it up. And then you have to put it back in your car or vehicle, whatever it is that you've managed to get at that time. And then, yeah, some things are a bit annoying occasionally. But, yeah, it works. So let's go and put this in, and we'll get going. That's right, so... And you're wondering why there's no actual proper sound. That's because, good old music, gets you copyrighted and stuff. So, yeah. So let's go back to the bridge. If we're going the right way, hopefully we are. That's not the way. Okay. You could also do the way to, respawn and stuff, but hey. Okay, I think I might have lost where I am now, which is nice. Oak Lake. So... Maybe it was just because it didn't load up properly. Oh no, here we go. 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 See, it's taking a bit of time because, as I say, it's too much to load up, and then, well, it's on the mobile, so it's taking a while. And then other people are probably using other stuff. Like at the moment, I'm using Netflix. Or was using Netflix, so, yeah. So, not as like great, but, hey. But I've just turned it off now, so hopefully that might make it better. And then I've got to still upload it anyway, so... So let's go and find our place. And then we'll... try and install this garage place. Now, is this that's the depot. Wait, that's the main place. Right, okay, so we're good. So it's called that. So hopefully now, when we go across here, we should see. Well, there's that building, and then we should see the sale place. I think I'm behind. Ooh, see that lightning then? Ooh, lightning. So I think I should be behind here. See, look, you can make a nice little house if you really want. Just gotta find. Here's my place. Yay. Okay. So, what you want to do is, firstly, you want to go inside. That way, if for some reason something happens, you can actually keep everything off. Because for some reason, if you don't have it in there, it won't save properly, which isn't good. And then what you do then is you go to the actual box, and then you unbox it, and then hopefully you see where you can do. So this needs to be turned round. Then you can expand on it. So Alright, and then after that, you're supposed to be meant to. Okay, right. So we're almost in. I just need to move it. Right, so it's in. Just little bits. Now what I could do is I could dabble like that. And then, because that's where it is there. But I can see if I can expand it, which I can. And then you place it. And then hopefully, if all goes well, you have a garage. And then you place, and then you turn the building off, and then you toggle door, which opens up, which is very nice. And then toggle publicity. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Public usage. Oh, right, okay. It means that other people can go in there, right? Okay, so that's cool. We've got a door now, so it's nice. So basically all our stuff is inside. It's cool. I like. And then, yeah. So I reckon what we'll do, to make it more fun, we will go and get some lights to put on the outside. And then we'll how do you close it? Okay. So then we can see where we're going. So we'll have to expand the yard again, which is nice. Alright, so let's go. Da, 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 da. But yeah, as you can see, once you have money, and I gotta give it up to someone called because they donated 5,000 to me. No reason why, but oh yeah, I was going to the property anyway. Sorry, I forgot. So we need to go to this one first, and then we go to this guy, and then we go to OK, and then we go to we'll get the 2-1, and then we'll expand. And then hopefully, did that work? I think so. So hopefully, when we go back to our base now, we should be bigger. If so, then we'll go to the shop and get some lights to put on the outside. You know, so that way we can kind of see where we are. Now, it should be a lot more thingy on the outside. Yeah, there we go. See? Now we've got a little bit more to do on the outside, which is nice. So what I could do is try and make like a staircase going all the way to the top. But, you know. So let's go to the shop. Let's get some exterior lights and try and make it so, you know, we can see when we know we are, in a way. So you can actually make the whole entire property not allowed to be used at all. Like if I was trying to drive over this now and they said nope, well, no, you wouldn't be able to do it. Right, so you get out, you walk around, Now it's up to you what lights you kind of want, because different ones. But most of the time, it all depends on how much money you're willing to spend. Like extra bit, you might as well get these. And then you go like that, you pay for it, and then you grab it again, you take it back into your van, or you try to, but just make sure when you leave the place you actually have left your item, because if you don't, well, you've just wasted some money. What the hell is that? Wow. Okay, whatever that is, nice. So we'll get 2 lights, so that way we can put them both in. And you can't walk out the store with it, even though if you're a bad person or whatever, you would like to, but no. Alright. Hey, where'd he go? And then you just get all those in there, and then you just drive back to your base. See, like that, for instance, a strange magnified meteor has appeared in the sky, and if you want, you can always look and see if you can find it. But it seems like there's a bit of a thing, so alright, and then as you can see there, rumbles. I thought I hit just there then, but it's that little thing that was there before, so yeah, it's quite a fun game. Basically, if you're into your building, if you're into making monies, if you're into playing with friends, then you're good to go. But if you're not into any of all that, then we're in trouble. Right, it should be round here. There it is. Alright, and then what you do is you get out your van, you open up your door, because now you got a door, and there's a tree right in front of the door, which is great. And then you go inside, and then if you really want to do a quicker way, if it works, what you do is you just do that, and then you respawn, and then yeah, it drops them straight away, which is nice. And then you get your package, unbox it, and then you put one on the outside. Actually, I'll put one that way, so that way I can, and then place it, and then you free, and then you place, and happy days. And then what we'll do is we'll put the other one on. And then place it there, and then you get like that, then you get your free room, and then place, and then yeah, and if you don't like the blue, you can also, as I say, get a tree or something, and then hey, happy days. But otherwise, because what you can do, like watch this for instance, I can get this like this, and I can chop this in half. eventually anyway. And then we can grab this. Then that puts it in there. And then drag the other one. Well, not that one, but you know. Well, since you can't get it from that side that easy, go in first person view. Get that, and then get that in there, and then get this. And then just pop that on there, and then there you go. Everything is kind of cool, and yeah, got lights on the outside, so that way when we're around here, it'll be nice. So I'd say if you wanted to, you could try making some more money. And then, yeah. And if you can chop it at the right places, you don't lose anything. But if you don't, there's a slight chance that you might miss some things. And if you want to know how good you've done, you just pick it up and then... But as I say, you've done that. And if it works, then you can get that in there, which is nice. And then you have you just have to keep on making sure you look upwards, otherwise it goes crazy. If you look at it so you're going to get it straight, sometimes that works a bit better. And then, yeah. Then you just have to keep on making loads of money that way. Yeah. So if you look at it sideways, it'll start going new, but if you get it straight, you might be able to make it through the doors, but clearly, you know, no. And then you know, however you put it on, you just go through, and this little thing, it's kind of cool because I can make it go straight into my van, or somewhat into the van. Obviously it doesn't go to this bit, but you know, you can always move it around a little bit, so it's up to you how you basically play it. And there you go. If you can do it like in one go like that, then it's not as bad. And then all you have to do there is just keep on doing that until you make loads of money. You can do it with stones, whatever. Basically, you do, and then the more money you have and the more patience you have, the better. Because if you've got patience enough that you can just keep on going around and building and building and building, you know, and getting loads of stuff, then you're good to go. But if you haven't got patience, I'd say maybe an hour or so, and you'll be like, ugh, this game, you know. But it's entirely up to you though what you do on the game. it's just basically, so say for instance, if you don't really need to cut anything down. You only need to cut it down if for some reason you wanted it a permanent thing, kind of thing. So if you wanted a permanent thing, yes. But if you don't want a permanent thing, you can just go to the build option and just put that on, and then that's it. You know, like we did before when we made when we made the little roof door thing there. You know, that was kind of cool. Wasn't meant to do it, but you know, but it was nice. But yeah, so it's like that, and then we got some stuff, and then if you want, we can try and make it into the van a little bit more. Sometimes when you get in the van, it makes it a bit more nicer. So you can either leave a big chunk of wood and stuff, so that way, you know, when you're thinking about upgrading your place a little bit, like for instance putting more stuff in. And as I say, the only problem sometimes is the putting all the stuff in. So if you can find a way to put all the stuff in, then great. Like for instance, when you go on Farming Simulator, they had you know, little boxes and stuff that you can do stuff with, whereas on this one you haven't. But yeah, you don't really get much, but it all depends on how much you can fit in and how much you can do. So if you can either get a new trailer, or you can get a new van or stuff, and then yeah, and like you would think it's great like that. Where's the okay, guy's not letting me do it. So basically you can sell your stuff, only 800 nearly, and as you can see, I can't touch all this stuff because it's their stuff, and then they can just easily sell it, which is nice. And then that's basically what I'm saying, you can get extra stuff done, and then you basically have more stuff. And just in case you're wondering, is that guy still on it? No. So yeah, it's not a bad game. If you like your creative and other ways of working, it is kind of cool. You've just got to believe in your creativity, and you should be fine. And then obviously you can go wherever you want, and then yeah. So how do you? How's it close? You have to be close to it. Okay. But yeah, that's it, guys. So as you can see, it was kind of fun. So thank you very much. Hopefully soon I'll be on the PlayStation doing something, but I don't know what I'll be doing. So yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, if you want, you can come and join us, and then we can build together, work together, and whatever. So hey, so come and join us. Remember, it's called Oaklands. OAKLNDS. Oaklands. You know, the same as the cool trees that we have in Minecraft, which I think is that one. And then yeah, but yeah. Otherwise, I think we need to make some sort of stairs to go up. So I could... Actually, let's do that before we finish. So what I'll do is I'll put the cube, and then we'll we'll make some stairs. So let's make some stairs. So what you do is you place it, go all the way to the edge, and then you widen it out, and then you replicate that. Oh, you place one first, sorry. Then you replicate that one. And then and you do like half a stair. I think that might be alright. And then you place, and then what you have to do then is you have to try and then make it all good. But as you can see, it will go well. You've just got to be patient with it, and then yeah, and then that could be a cool staircase, and then hopefully so it seems like if you put it on replicate, you can just keep on going through. And then just have to be careful that you're not hitting the wrong diamond, which in this case we are. And then but as you can see, it's not doing too bad. And then once you kind of got the hang of it, you know, might go well. I think there's a gap. Oh, no, it's not a gap. It's just messed up a little bit, so no worries. So go up twice, go across twice. And then hopefully that should be a cool-ish staircase. And then go back off that. Now what you have to do is find a material, which this tree here might do nicely, but it's better to find the same sort of thing, otherwise you'll have different things, which won't be good. And then yeah, so then we just go and get rid of all this, and then place it down, and then do your little choppy chops. And if you're not really fussed about using the machines, just use your saw. You know. And then you'll have happy times. See what I mean? You end up losing small bits like that. So what we do is we just use the saw. Nope, nope, too big. Okay. Okay. So then we just have to wait while he saws, and then yeah, then we do another one, and then until we get going. And then once we've got those, then what we can do is we could try and go like that. Well, we want to try to stick it on the bottom one first, but obviously I wonder if I can just stick the wood on it. I can. So far. I think maybe it's because it needs to be cut more. Okay, and then so yeah, you just keep on doing that until you're done, basically. And then once you're done, yeah. Obviously, that's why I said you should be just using one, but you know, it's looking good so far. I'm not too sure how much I need actually, so let's do something crazy. Cut this down. And then we'll see if this can get us up. Oh, there you go. So it doesn't need that much. So we'll try and cut them a bit smaller then. So you know, we can get it done quicker. Right, that was a bit too high, but never mind. Okay. See, well, it's kind of working. And we can get to the roof now, so that was the main goal. So, yeah. And if you're starting to have trouble seeing stuff, this is why you want to have light somewhere, or use your van. And this is what I'm saying. It sometimes glitches like crazy. All I'm trying to do is just get it so I'm in the light so I can see, and then you can see, and then I can see what I'm doing. And then basically just let it fly until it's done. And then, yeah, try and cut yourself some bits. Yeah, so just got 3 more to do. So we should be able to get this done. Okay, almost done. Right. Right. Got you there. Okay, perfect. And then we'll cut some in half. And then hopefully this should be the staircase. And if you really want, you can just delete those staircases that are horrible, and then, well, not like horrible, but you know, make it all look the same staircase, and then happy days. I think maybe one's not completely full. Right. So as I say, if you don't like those bits, but yeah, we got a way to get to the top. But as I say, if you're not liking those bits, what you do is you get that out of there, and then you destroy, and then you destroy that one, and then you replicate that one, and then you place, and then you stop scaling, and then you replicate, and then you place, and then we need to put that one up more. And then there you go. Now I just have to put these in, so I know where we wasted some wood before. And now there you go. Actually, I don't think some of them are finished properly. Right, so I think everything's finished now. Yeah. So there's a staircase, and then what you can do then is you can start moving some stuff into the top bits. You know, happy days. So yeah, it's that, and then you can make another floor, or you can make some more things. You know, like what we could do for the moment for a bit of fun, we could go like this. So do that, and then do place, and then place, and then you go like that, then build smart X cube, and then we just try and place there, and then place there, and then go schematic, and then cube, and then you basically try and to write something. And then you place, and schematic cube, and then place, and then schematic cube, and then you just try your best to have fun as much as possible. And then place, and then place, and then schematic cube, and then you just place, schematic cube, place, and then in there, place, cube, and as you can see, starting to take place. Right. Okay, this isn't working too well. So we'll just stop selecting that one. Then what we'll do is we'll just smart cube. And what you could do as well, just make it easy. You could just go place, schematic cube. Wait. Place, cube. Place, schematic cube. Place, schematic cube. And then place, schematic cube. There's one more. Doors. And then we schematic cube. Place. And then schematic cube. Place schematic cube, and then place schematic cube, and then place schematic cube. It's taken a little while, but obviously it's worth it. Because then it shows you how grateful I am to... Oh, crap. How grateful I am that, you're trying to help me out as best as possible. So that way, one day we can be, well, more awesome than we are now. And then cube. And then that's that bit. They have to go place. And then keep forgetting you gotta place first. And then place, stop selecting. And then schematic cube. And then just go place, gate. Cube. But just as you can see though, you can pretty much do whatever it is that you need to do. And then there you go. Thank you very much. Right. Thank you very much, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you might be able to come on here soon. But otherwise, I will see you soon. Yay! Woo! Oaklands! Yay! Right. So we just go like this.